strike one. Previously against Tommy Malone, he's 1 for 5. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Wong sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Colton Wong is the second out of the opening frame. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
And now pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Wong shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger,
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Wainwright has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. And that one is gone. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. Number 35 now on the season as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 55 on the campaign, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So that was the
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The third baseman, Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Wainwright, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though.
As a swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. Home run number 66 on the year as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Digging in, Ryan Healy, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Swinging a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in, Domingo Santana, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Striding in, Tim Beckham. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 4.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 4 home runs, 26 RBIs. Ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, at everything.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. A solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now. And here's the speedster D. Gordon. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat
as he grounds one briskly to short.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Riding in once again, Omar Narvaez.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. John Gant enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
John.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mariners 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Standing in, Tyler O'Neill. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. O'Neill, a Canadian native, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Yadier Molina, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pulled toward right center field. O'Neill will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box to Beckham. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 7-0. Digging in now, Tommy Edman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And there's out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's a 9-year major league vet. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Into the box, Keon Broxton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
This is in the air to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Stepping in, Jose Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop. Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. This could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now in the box, Omar Narvaez will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, taken in by Wong, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He was a ground out victim last time up. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Now batting, Kyle Seager comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Grounded to the right. Wong has it. On Down to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Here's the 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Broxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So striding in, Ryan Healy, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Ryan Healy.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Tim Beckham, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Mariners are down on 7th inning, ready to roll. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. He went down on strikes last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he popped him up. Gordon ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready once again, Keon Broxton. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ground ball left side. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be. This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Martinez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is coming, as that's going to be off for his starter, Tommy Malone. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Martinez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, runner in scoring position with two gone. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Cards leave. Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He was a ground-out victim. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Domingo Santana in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Leave a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Yadi Molina digging in now. Popped him up. Nevarez has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Makes the catch, and the Mariners will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.